Let's complete the list of my top 10 favourite players to watch, starting with number 3, Thierry Henry. What a great player this guy was, and he was immediately a great player as soon as he turned up at Arsenal. Quickness and pace, the ability to go past the player, the ability to create things, and obviously the ability to finish off chances. He won a World Cup with France in 1998. He came in from Juventus and was just an exceptional player from the off. Probably the best player in the world between 2003 and 2004. Obviously didn't win the Ballon d'Or, although he should have done for sure in 2003. Unbelievable player, part of one of the greatest Premier League teams of all time, the Invincibles team, and played an integral part in winning Premier Leagues. Took Arsenal to the Champions League final in 2006 and was very, very unlucky not to win that trophy. And then obviously goes off to Barcelona to win practically everything with Barcelona. Not only was he a great player, but he brought a sense of coolness to football, and something that he characterizes to this day. The Vavavoom advert still stick in my head just because it was Thierry Henry, and he was just such a cool guy. Unbelievable player. One of my favorite players of all time. One of the best players of all time, in my opinion. One of the best strikers that the world has ever seen. So number 3, Thierry Henry. Number 2 is Cristiano Ronaldo. I think a lot of people today kind of get fixated on what Cristiano Ronaldo is now and what he has been for the previous sort of definitely 5 to 10 years. As a complete striker, probably one of the best strikers that the world has ever seen, a pure goal scorer. That's 100% true. That is definitely what he is now and what he has been for probably the last 5 to 7 years. And looking at his goal scoring numbers, that argument is absolutely 100% true. He is a brilliant goal scorer. He can score from a free kick. He can score from range. He can score old school strikers' goals, sort of pouncing on a 6-yard opportunity, hang it up there, and he'll score with his head, left foot, right foot. Wherever you give him the opportunity, he will score from it. The guy really doesn't have a weak foot, such that people don't really regard that left foot as a weak foot anymore. It's as good as anybody's left foot. Whether it's their natural foot or not. But previous to that, Cristiano Ronaldo wasn't an out-and-out striker. Cristiano Ronaldo was the best winger in the world. His dribbling ability is second to none. His pace was unbelievable. Probably one of the fastest players that the world has ever seen. His strength was unreal. This guy, over the course of his career, has proved that he can do practically anything on a football pitch. I have never seen a more complete football player than Cristiano Ronaldo. Strength, size, speed, acceleration, dribbling, scoring, heading, passing, creativity. This guy has everything that you could possibly want out of a player. I particularly remember his sort of period between 2003 and 2006 when he was kind of building up to becoming that Ballon d'Or winner, and he was such an exciting player to watch. His dribbling ability in the Premier League, playing against players who were more than willing to kick him and batter him on the pitch. And he had a winning spirit about him when he was a young player to keep going, keep pushing, get up and try again. So For my money, Cristiano Ronaldo is my second favourite player to watch of all time. Brilliant, brilliant player. Number two, Cristiano Ronaldo. And finally, number one, I don't think that there'll be too many arguments about this. I think that this player is probably the purest expression of what football can be. And every time this guy played, he always had a smile on his face. And he would try anything, and a lot of the times those anythings came off. And we're talking, of course, about Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho first came to my consciousness in 2001. He was playing for PSG. One of my friends showed me a video of Ronaldinho dribbling for PSG, and I immediately fell in love with this guy. Stepped forwards into the 2002 World Cup, and my eyes were glued on this guy. He was so exciting to watch. He was the guy who you would watch him play when he had the ball and when he didn't have the ball. This is a guy who is one of the only players in history that I've ever seen on several occasions dribble the ball doing keepy-ups. His ball control is unimaginable. His dribbling ability is crazy. The guy is one of the most complete players that you'll ever see. Speed, strength, dribbling, goals, headers, creativity, practically everything that you would want for a player. And it's no surprise that he won the Ballon d'Or in 2005, playing for Barcelona. And I remember the early days of Messi at Barcelona and their kind of link up. They were on the same level, sort of mentally, with regard to creativity and just being as expressive in football as two players could possibly be. And for me, that period of time is my favourite period of time for Lionel Messi as well, playing with Ronaldinho. A lot of people have sort of this misconception about Ronaldinho because typically what they see of him is just clips of him dribbling and not really too much else. There's the misconception that he was just a dribble merchant. Ronaldinho was so much more than that. He was a very, very complete player. My favorite Brazilian player of all time, obviously, is my favorite player to watch of all time, because you just didn't know what he was going to do, and he could do anything. You could imagine what he's going to do and he would still blow your mind with what he ended up doing with the ball. He was such an influential part of many people's childhood. We would watch Ronaldinho play, or even the Nike advert that he was part of where he did flick flack and then got cropped by the referee. Many children in the UK saw that video and immediately went out onto their local field to practice doing flick flack and round the world and many other tricks that Ronaldinho sort of popularized in the world. They're popular because of Ronaldinho, and to this day, if you give me a football, I will try to do round the world. I will try to emulate the things that Ronaldinho made very, very popular. So number one of my favorite players to watch of all time, Ronaldinho. Let me know in the comment section what you think about my top 10 favorite players to watch of all time. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and have a great day.